Welcome back, everybody. Wild Willie here. This is another Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition settlement showcase. I had somebody ask, they're like, hey, what's that building I see in your settlements? What's, the structure that you made and, like, how are you handling defense? I have a lot of settlements set up and they're always getting attacked. And when I come back, everything's wrecked. So we're going to head over here. This is the Far Harbor DLC. We're going to head over to my Echo Lake lumber settlement. Got 9 settlers there, got them up to 88% happiness, so things are going pretty well. So we're gonna go check out this kind of standardized structure that I build in most of my settlements to keep everybody safe and happy. Maybe we'll get attacked in the process. I can show off the defenses. So anyway, I got my welcome mat. This is where I'm spawning in. I'm spawning in on the roof. For this settlement, the primary threat, there are like 3 spawn-in points for enemies. For here, it's like, I believe that there's like 1 in the swamp. Some swamp creatures will kind of come out down there. And then I feel like it's super mutants coming in over there, and maybe some like wild animals or whatever coming in from there. And the super mutants are like right across the way. There's something that has super mutants over there, so that's like the primary attack point. You can see the settlement workbench over there. You can't move that. You're kind of stuck, screwed with that. So I did have some stuff over here. Got a couple of water pumps, got my crops growing over here. The reason for that is so that the turrets up here can, kind of cover everybody. And then, like I said, when stuff spawns in, it's spawning in over here. And I'm going to show you what kind of welcome it gets. We got all that stuff up there. Turrets, missile launchers. I got 4 turrets and a missile launcher. Stuff spawns in right there. They're just going to get the missile launcher. The turrets are going to distract the missile launcher. It's going to blast everything that comes in here to shit. I'm not trying to farm a lot of water out of here, but I do have the large water purifier going on over here that covers the settlement's needs along with the water pumps quite nicely, so they are very self-sufficient on that. So the structure, I know it's kind of hard to see. I've got more crops over here that are lined up by the building, so the settlers are closer to the building. The building is just kind of like a standardized square. It's usually like 4 by 3, so 3 across the side and 4 across the front. You come inside, the first floor is typically just utility. You can see I got a bunch of chests and all my crafting stations in here. I don't put settlers down here. This is like I said, utility, crafting stations, storage, merchants. These little things generate settler happiness. And then you go upstairs. I assign settlers beds. See, I'm trying to get my happiness up, so it's like, yo, you have a lot more recreational equipment. I'm assigning them beds because sometimes beds aren't inside, like some of the miscellaneous buildings that you find aren't covered, and that will theoretically reduce happiness. So this is where everybody is safe. They're coming up off the ground floor. Sometimes I'll like put in a turret like at the entrance. This one I have some safe with just miscellaneous special loot in it. And then you go up to the roof, and this is where the magic happens. I have my recruitment beacon, my generator. I got a couple missile launchers on the corners to cover in my 2 spawn-in points over here, and then the 1 over here from the swamp I got covered as well. And then I just kind of have miscellaneous turrets at all the corners to help keep everybody covered. If you wanted to, you could kind of put up low walls here to help protect your generator. This isn't a big one, so, it's not as much of a target for something that's on the ground. And that's it. Like, the rest of this settlement is, pretty much just empty. Like in here, there were some beds. I have all that stuff cleared out. So everybody's got to go over to my building to sleep. And that way I can keep everybody safe and happy. Still working on 100%. Haven't quite gotten that achievement. Feel like you got to spam your settlements either through full of dogs and cats or bars. and all the fitness equipment. Come back out here. You can kind of get a good look at the structure from the rooftop over here. We don't fall down to my death. Oops. Oh, I'm like, why can't I jump up? I'm not wearing my power armor. I think I just wandered over here naked. Surprised I'm not getting irradiated and glowing green. So I just got to be very careful. All right, there it is. My utilitarian structure. Keep everybody safe. Utility stuff on the first floor, settlers' beds on the second floor, elevated defenses on the third floor. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you keep yourself safe. And that is going to wrap up my settlement showcase here in the Far Harbor DLC at my Echo Lake Lumber Settlement. If you enjoy stuff like this, leave a comment on what you like and what you do with your own settlements, and subscribe for more content. I'll see you all in the next one.